Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Influential Creatrix. And we have today, I just have guests with Kate. So, Kate, do you want to present yourself and tell who you are, where are you from, and what do you do?
Absolutely. Good morning, good evening, wherever you are in the world.
You are in Australia?
I am in Australia, in Adelaide, South Australia. So daylight savings changed over for us today. So I woke up.
Good morning for you. Good afternoon.
What time is it? Yeah. Yep. So I'm
the best.
Good dad. Yeah. So I'm still catching up with the day. So yes, I'm still sort of waking up a little bit, but an exciting way to start the day. I'm looking forward to spending the time with everybody out there. So yeah, so Adelaide, South Australia is where I'm from. I'm a nurse. My background is nursing, and I've found my way into the world of natural medicine and spirituality, I guess. And through my own journey, I've come to really find passion in, I guess, helping women with the things that I've learned for myself along the way, in a nutshell. So I'll dive deeper into that later. But you can also, I'm also known as Zenobia. So that's me. Yeah. So, so I always say, you know, Kate or Katie was the name that was given to me at birth. But Zenobia is the name I've given myself. So you could say it's my spirit name, it's my soul name, it's what I connect with. I think, you know, we all spend our lives trying to align or live up to someone else's picture of what they created for us, without really asking ourselves, does this sit right with me? Does this value, does this belief, whatever it might be, do I agree with that today? And if not, why not change that? So that's where the Zenobia came from. The women that I work with, we are, or all women, we're all warrior queens. It's sort of up to us whether we want to honor that warrior queen within us. And when I say warrior, it's not in the that masculine, that the warrior, the fighter, or whatever per se. It's more of the strength that the feminine has and the power that she has and can cultivate and live in alignment with. So that's also part of, you know, what I like to do and support women in doing, and really meeting them where they're at. You know, it's it doesn't matter where you're at. We can all start by tuning in and listening to, you know, our intuition. Yeah. Yep. Our womb space. That's, you know, our womb is our antenna. It's, yeah. So yeah, that's a little bit about me. So yeah, or how I came to do what I do.
Do you have kids?
Yes. So I have 2 children. My son is 8 and my daughter is 12, almost 13. So they're really, really beautiful. I'm very blessed to have them. And
you are a mom very early, right?
I know, I get that all the time. They go, you look too young to be a mum. I've had that my whole life. I don't seem to age. I don't know.
Mom. I was a mom with 19. So
19.
I'm wondering, yeah.
Well, I'm 40. So I had my first child at 27.
Never. Yeah. You have that place. I'm 41, so I'm 1 year old.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I just turned 40 January this year. So,
wow, what is your secret?
Genetics. I don't know. I mean, I look after myself, obviously, food, you know, nutrition,
so
all
tell
the things, but my stress levels though, like.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry?
What kind of food do you eat?
What foods do I eat? So a little bit of background. So this is what I mean. Through my journey, and you know, you can start wherever you're at. Like I haven't always led a very healthy lifestyle. Before I had my daughter, I smoked a pack of cigarettes a day, easy. I fast food. I drank a lot of, alcohol. Like I was young 20s. I was living my best life, doing whatever I wanted to do. And I didn't think any more about it. I was just living to, the next weekend, really. And then I unexpectedly fell pregnant with my daughter. And I, at 27, when I had her, I was ready to be a mum. Being a mother was a no-brainer for me. It's something that I was down for in whatever situation unfolded. I'm like, this is, it was a yes for me. And so I was like, okay, well, she's a welcome surprise, I like to say. And I stopped smoking just like that. I started watching what I consumed. So I stopped the coffee. I was drinking like 6 cups of coffee a day, 2 sugars in each. And I was just like, I know, I think, yeah.
It's me.
Yeah. So I know a lot of people can relate. I know. Well, yeah, so I just stopped doing the things because it was no longer about me, and I wanted to do the best thing I could for my baby. So, and then she was born, and it was beautiful, and I thought I lived a relatively healthy life, but I started getting really bad anxiety. It wasn't like a postnatal thing, but I just was anxious. And I had heart palpitations, and as a nurse I was checking my pulse like 1,000 times a day on the pulse oximeter. My heart rate's like over 100. I'm like, it shouldn't be. Anyway, I'm creating this thing, and because it was in the forefront of my mind, and this is the power of the mind, because I'm so scared about my heart palpitations and there's something wrong with my heart and the cardiologist appointment, and nothing was, and I was just, it's anxiety. I'm like, what do you mean it's anxiety? It took me a little while to sort of accept that. Everywhere that I drove around, I'd see, cardiologist this on the radio, cardiologist, heart this, heart. Like all this information I'm like, oh my God, it's like everywhere. Like there must be something wrong. But that's the power of the mind. And that's why it's so important to be careful about your thoughts, what you surround yourself with, and your intentions, because you will see that. I mean, that I think I've heard it called as the reticular activator system or something like that, a particular part of the brain that if you think about something enough, your brain will go out and seek it. So, and find ways to prove and justify your thoughts. So if you're wanting to, there's a particular car that you like, how many of those cars do you see out on the road? It's like all of a sudden there's like
that is a
yellow Barina, like,
receptacle something on your brain, and help find.
Yeah, reticular activator system, something like that. It's reticular, yeah.
And you say
a little while ago, but reticular activated system. Don't quote me on that, but
no. Can you explain?
Well, I guess from a anatomical, like an actual part of the brain, no, I can't explain it. But what I also know is about the 3 parts of the brains.
Yeah.
Sorry.
The tool was developed for us to find foods when we are many years ago.
Yes.
So when you need to find food, you are going to just focus on food. But what happens, we don't need to find food. We can buy on a supermarket now. And now we keep doing that to other things. What can be on the positive way or on the negative way? Because you can focus on the bad things, on the bad people that you meet, and you just go and find people like that.
Yes, absolutely. And we do that with pain. When we in an uncomfortable situation, or we believe something about ourselves, I'm not good enough about this, or I am this is I've got too much excess this or whatever. We find our brain will find ways to prove that we're right. See those pants, they don't fit me. I told you it's because I've got too much like stuff, excess, whatever. So that's the ego. That's the brain that's designed.
That statement maybe it's, I'm good. I love to swear on my podcast. Let's
Yeah,
take
I'll go for it. That's good.
care
Yeah.
of shit, because you realize the only responsible for your reality is yourself. Whatever you went through, bad things and abuse and whatever someone did to you, is your own responsibility to decide if you are a victim or a survivor.
100%.
Yeah,
Yes,
and that
I
is
agree with you.
because, my friends, you are the only person able to play the game in another way. This is tough. It's tough.
It is. Accountability is not a lot of people like to take accountability or responsibility for their current situation. He did this to me, she said that, it's all, and then we're each other's mirror and we play such a huge role. Yes, it's
the government, war, you name it. Oh yeah, I cannot because of COVID. Oh, I cannot because I cannot teach online. Come on, everyone's teaching online. Just do it.
Yeah. It's nobody moves when they're comfortable. Nobody's like, oh, my life is so happy, so comfortable. This is just, I think I'm going to change it. It's usually when we're in a really shitty situation and uncomfortable that the universe is like, you wouldn't have moved otherwise. So when I look at my situation with my son, who has, special needs. So he was 7 months old when he had his first seizure. So he has epilepsy and he has regular seizures. And he's on the spectrum, right? So he has multiple needs, and he's almost 9. But from 7 months old, over the years, the amount of stress and pain and heartache and wondering and hoping and all the fear, all the things. When it wasn't until I studied to be a yoga teacher that I really dove deep into spirituality and was looking at all these different concepts and how I just remember one, life's not happening to you, it's happening for you. And when I heard that, yeah, there you go. Because as soon as we change that statement, we go from victim to empowerment. And while it's a hard pill to swallow, but I had to really unpack my fears. And I felt like, this is happening for me. It's almost like I wanted to finish the sentence. Like, this is happening for me to grow, to empower.
Let me just say 1616. So it's a lucky number. Keep going.
Okay. 1616. Good. So yeah, I had to really sit and unpack what is my fear around, like, with my son. And face it. Was it that he dies? I had to look at his death. Like my baby, like I have to look at, okay, he has, a seizure that he dies. So how do I deal with that? Is that my biggest fear? And I don't know that it was. I think my biggest fear was that he would
be unhappy,
get to a state that he was no longer eating for himself. He wasn't walking anymore. He wasn't able to live the life that he currently is living. But that made then my life harder. So I was like, oh, hello, ego, you're making this a little bit about yourself.
Oh, that is so powerful.
And there's so many layers, so to see him deteriorate and suffer as opposed to die, because I'm like, okay, if you look at the nature of reality, we're just souls or conscious beings. He chose me to be his mum. He came and we are living this lesson together, and anybody who meets him, I have to have gratitude for the lessons he's taught me. And if he was to die, he's done his job, he's transitioned, and I just have to be so grateful for the love that he and the lessons that he gave me. There's no other way that I can look at it. And I feel like that would be the only way to appease just a little bit of my suffering should he die. So when we have a choice. When we're in those pain moments, we have a choice to change how we perceive and how we look at things. There are no bad situations. The universe is always working in our favor, is rigged in our favor.
Oh my God, I have a kid on the spectrum as well.
Mhm.
I'm far away from my kids. I cannot contact them because I'm in a divorce challenge moment. But I love my kids as hell.
Yeah, of
And
course.
having a kid on a spectrum who used to crash in front of the TV and not having any movement, anything. And today is a 20 years old kid. And I was a 20 years old girl who had another second kid. And I will never forget the most beautiful moment that I had in my life. I was so convinced that it was my fault. Then my kid did not talk until he was 5. And I was trying to, one day I was trying to, when you have stuck hairs, I don't know, you have some hair growing on your legs and they are stuck inside. So I was trying to take it out with my fingers. And he came to me and, he like shake me. And I said, And he shake me again. I said, we are talking about the kid who did not say one word. We're talking about the kid who freeze in front of the TV and it was gone. And we are talking about a mother who did not know what to do, And a family of a father was not present, but was just like asking for, why don't speak? It's your fault. And I don't have a mother.
Yeah.
So when I was trying to take my hair out of my leg, he keep pushing me. I said, what is Gonzalo? What is? And he did give me the tweezer. You see the tweezer? Yeah.
Yep.
And I remember to realize in that moment, then he was aware, then he knew everything around him. He just did not want to speak because he did knew then better than my fingers on the tweezer, and I love my kids and we did everything was possible. And today Gonzalo is totally able to live alone. But I used to let him go to play games they had this shop where you can construct your own avatar. And I used to go after him, like chasing him and see if he was going to the correct shop. And during years, I did feel that I will never be able to have him living his life alone. And for me now, the fact that he don't have a girlfriend is painful for me because I think that girlfriend is what he needs. And he said, no, mother, no, I need my own space. I don't want to divide my space with someone else. So I totally know what you are talking about. And I don't think this happens for any other reason than we can share this story to other mothers and other people. Because when your kid have a problem that is visible, so he's blind or he cannot move, people understand in a different way. But when your kid is perfect, beautiful, but his brain works in a different way, or he talks like a 2 years old when he's a 7, you don't know how to protect and how to shield him. I became very, very emotional here. Sorry for that. I don't speak with my kids. I don't speak with
Thank you for sharing that. Honestly, I honor and I see you. And thank you for sharing your vulnerability, because I hear you and I see you 100%. What a beautiful story, And
I don't think we are rewarded with this kind of children if we could not handle.
Absolutely. That's why I'm so glad that he chose me. He chose me because I can handle it. I chose him because I can handle it. Has that had implications on me as a person, as a woman? Absolutely. My hormones are out of whack, adrenal fatigue. I don't sleep properly. But I wouldn't be on this path if it wasn't for him. And I'm constantly seeking out new ways and, as long as I've got an open door to try, I don't feel so scared or alone, or I'm not backed into a corner going, well, this is it. Like, because, whoa, I haven't tried that therapy yet, or I haven't tried that supplement yet, or I haven't tried, you know, and people come to you that you need, like when you're open, it just provides. And it's incredible, the journey that I've been on. I wouldn't be making this app, like doing this, I wouldn't have met you. Like, I wouldn't be doing this, what I'm doing right now. So yes,
oh, crying was not on the agenda.
so
It's okay, I have been
it's
crying.
good. I say to my daughter, you got to get the brown shit out. Don't let that sit infest it, you know. There you go. I see you're tapping, because I'm wanting to do a tapping certification too, you know. So you are just, you're just shifting that stuff through. Do
you want to
of course we could. Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay, where you want to tap on? What you want to tap on?
What do I want to tap on? Oh, what do I want to
I finished my certification, so I can do it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think let's tap on appreciation, like acknowledgement. Yeah, for,
you know, all the spots, you know, all the points. So okay, I normally do it head, here,
eyebrows,
on the eyebrows, on the temples, under the eye, under the nose, under the mouth, collarbone, under the armpit, and chin.
You do at wrist. Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Shall we go with the flow? Let's do this. I'm curious to know how it's going to be. I'm going to ask you to change the words that I use for something that feels better for you, because after so many tapping in my life, I found out then the words that we use is really important. So whatever I say, please feel free to change for any other thing. And I just invite us to rub your hands back and forth, because it makes our left and right side connected. And breathe in, breathe out. Okay, here we go. Today, I feel grateful for.
Today, I feel grateful for
the people that I met in my life.
The people that I've met in my life.
The people that I will meet in my life. I will meet in my life.
The people I will meet in my life.
The people that I have around me.
The people that I have around me.
I feel grateful for the lessons that I learned.
I feel grateful for the lessons that I've learned.
I feel grateful for the lessons I will learn.
I feel grateful for the lessons that I will learn.
I feel happy for the allowance and the destiny did in the universe did give to me.
I feel grateful for the lessons that the universe have gifted me.
I feel happy for the person that I am.
I feel grateful for the person that I am.
I feel grateful for the people that I met.
I feel grateful for the people that I've met.
I feel amazing for the experience that I had.
I feel amazing for the experiences that I've had.
I could write a book on many.
I could write a book on many.
I could do a soap opera on many.
I could do a soap opera on many.
I could do a Hollywood blockbuster movie of my life.
I could do a blockbuster movie of my life.
I could have any amazing actress playing my role. Choose one. Who's going to play your role?
I'll be the main character. I'm going to play my own role.
Hallelujah, sister. The movie about me can win an Oscar.
The movie about me could win an Oscar.
I am amazing.
I am amazing.
I can do miracles. I can make miracles happen.
I can make miracles happen.
I'm beautiful.
I'm beautiful.
I'm strong.
I'm strong.
I'm intelligent.
I'm fucking intelligent.
I'm so bright that I amaze myself.
I am so bright, I amaze myself.
I'm a magical human person, being, whatever. Call it. I don't know what you want to call it. Just call it something.
I'm a beautiful human being.
Magic lives inside of me.
Magic lives inside of me.
I respect everything that I am.
I respect everything that I am.
Even though many times I get mad with myself.
Even though I get mad with myself many times.
Not necessarily many times. I get mad
Not many times.
Times.
Sorry, ad-libbed that one.
I deeply and completely love and respect and forgive myself.
Love and respect and forgive myself.
And even though everyone else who make me feel shitty.
And even though everyone else has made me feel shitty.
I forgive you guys and thank you.
I forgive you guys and thank you.
Thank you for the fuel, for the gasoline, for the energy. Then you drop on me and make me more powerful because I didn't want to prove you wrong.
Thank you for the energy and the fuel that you put on me, because
you feel powerful and you use it.
Yeah, you've made me feel powerful and inspired me to prove you wrong.
I am the best version of myself.
I am the best version of myself.
I'm not perfect.
I'm not perfect.
I'm fucking beautiful.
But I am fucking beautiful.
Inside and outside.
Inside and outside.
And I'm in a journey.
And I'm on a journey.
To transform people's lives.
To transform people's lives.
To bring more beautiness to this world.
To bring more beautiness to this world.
To teach people what did work for me.
To teach people what has worked for me.
To live in the moment.
To live in the moment.
To dream big.
To dream big.
To want more.
To want more.
To enjoy.
To enjoy.
To appreciate.
To appreciate.
To connect.
To connect.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Breathe in, hold on the top, and let it go.
Yes, I just want to hug you.
I want to hug you as well. Oh my God.
Thank you. Gratitude. And you know, it's so powerful and we don't do it enough.
We don't do it
just
enough.
to no.
This is a tool that I have been hiding. I have been tapping every day and I have been hiding. And then I realized that women who are working with me, their goal is to launch their courses, to make money and to grow their influence. And I found out, and I found then using tapping with them, make them go faster.
Yes. Shifting those little subconscious beliefs that are stuck.
Giving tapping to someone make her cry. And I was like, oh my God, what I'm doing, but you never can go wrong in tapping.
No, I get excited when I cry.
Oh, I get tapping. I love crying.
If I'm tapping or whatever and the tears come, I'm like, yes, get the brown shit. Like whatever it is, I don't need to know the story behind it, but I just know I've just got rid of something, and that's amazing because I don't want to hold on to that. I don't want to hold on.
Do you know,
the muscles? Oh,
negative beliefs about money than I was not aware.
Yeah.
And tapping helped me so much. I had to believe then. So I was going to do a tapping about people with money abuse other people. And I was, please God, I don't believe in that. And I started tapping and I did. And I was like, no shit, you believe in this?
Yes.
So many times
I did a tapping on money a couple of weeks ago, and I just it was a guided one, and I was just like, the tears. I don't feel safe.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
okay. It's so amazing what comes forward.
Yeah, I'm going to invite you because I have a 21 days challenge. I invite you to
cool.
join in, and it's a lot of tapping.
Thank you. Yes.
And it's
love
like,
that.
yeah, it's so powerful because I'm dead in love. I just say like I lost my feet. I'm flowing with tapping. Tapping is a game changer for me. And on the beginning, I was like, that look fucking weird.
Yeah.
That looks so stupid. What the fuck are you doing? This is affirmations, but you say negative ones, and then you say like, that can never work. But to be honest, I don't understand Wi-Fi, and I keep using.
Yeah, it's really the first time I did tapping was part of my health coaching certification, and we had to give it a try and create some, words around, or some language around. The example was on food, so I did the tapping, and it's not until you have the shifts or the experiences, because I was tapping on and I was saying the things and I'm tapping, and next minute I've just got this smile from ear to, and I'm just like giggling like a little girl, like I just can't stop. I didn't know what was coming over me. And so the next day at breakfast I did it again, and the same thing came over me, this smile. I'm like going, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, whatever. And next minute I'm like, rolling my eyes, and I don't know what it was. I don't know, but it was enough to
get you hooked,
prove to me that it works. It does something. And if you're happy to, the mind and the ego wants to know, but if you're okay with not knowing and just accepting what is,
I understand that I'm not. So let's just give up and keep doing.
Yes. Just shut up and do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So we are talking about random things, but not talking.
Yes, that's okay.
And I want to talk about your business because I want to tell me, what people do you help?
Okay, so I help women, more commonly mothers, with hormonal issues. So the crux of it is I help women balance their hormones out naturally, but I'm really reconnecting them back to their womanly intuition and their femininity. So it's a 12-week program that really dives a little bit deeper than just the don't eat this and drink more water, and it's not a typical health coach program. It's a lot deeper than that. So that's my passion to, I do yoni steaming. For people who aren't familiar what yoni steaming is.
I don't, but I feel you. Tell me.
So the word yoni is an ancient Sanskrit word for the womb space, the vagina, the whole area. Yes. And we've moved away from that. Even the word vagina it means sheath. We live in such a masculine world.
The beautiful part of our body who can get a lot inside and a lot outside.
So if you think, we do things to support the mind, the heart, our lungs, we exercise for this, take fish oil, whatever it is, we support all these other organs, but we do nothing for our reproductive system, our life force, like our energy center that is in our womb space, apart from a pap smear. When we have sex, maybe go and get a wax. I mean, that's really the only times that we tune into that area.
Wax is the worst example you can bring in. I can feel the pain now.
I know. So no, laser all the way. Absolutely. No, I gave up waxing. That was way too painful. But look at what we're doing to it. For what? Why are we waxing?
Why do we need to wax?
I know, the poor bloody labia.
Please, God, why we need to wax and why we fake, oh my God, fake orgasms. Why?
Yes, we do.
Why we do this? It's so,
Yeah, that's
so stupid.
yes. Often, and I do I call it the goddess treatment, and so that is basically the woman comes and I do like a Reiki, like a chakra healing Reiki, a guided womb meditation, coaching around what come up in that womb meditation, and then we finish with the Urani Steam. So Urani Steam is basically, and I create my own blends of herbs. So the organic herbs.
It's a real steam. So you have a blend of herbs and you probably steam and you put next to the vagina.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. So I'll just show you. You can't really tell. So these I make myself. So I've done 3 different blends. Right. These are a purified blend. So I've just picked herbs specifically to purify. So they're just general kind of herbs, but you can get herbal blends for endometriosis, fertility, all sorts of different things. So this is just lavender, rosemary, and chamomile. So there's 8 bags in there. So you would just take 1 bag. I can smell it from here. You just take 1 bag. So it's like a tea bag. If you want to, you can open the bag and sprinkle the herbs in the hot water, and it just looks beautiful. So it's really like a ritual. It's something that that space and time that you set aside to connect with yourself. And I've got some chairs. They're just like old-fashioned commodes, but they're beautiful wooden chairs, and you lift the seat and underneath is a hole, and then the bowl sits under there, so you can sit on there. A lot of women don't have that, but they want to give Urani Steam a try. So the other way, if your knees and legs can handle it, you could squat. I can't. Or you can do it in the toilet. And some people like the toilet, but you can just put that to the side for a minute and create a nice space in the toilet. So you can still put some nice incense, put some nice music in there, light a candle, and you just pop a bowl in the toilet, right? Turn off the light, make it a nice space, pop in some headphones, listen to some, a meditation, some nice music, whatever, and you just sit over the bowl. So the herbs, so you put the hot water, you put the herbs in, and the herbs activate, the water activates the herbs, and then the steam rises and permeates through the vagina. And so the herbs actually tonify and heal and do all its magic to the womb. So, and it's just a time to check in with yourself. It's a very ancient ritual. It's been around for a long time, but we've all become very removed from ourselves. So it's
okay.
Yeah.
How can they buy that from you? What is the website?
Well, it's just I gave websites up. I didn't find them overly helpful to.
How they can contact you?
On social media.
How they can find you? I will add the links and you give to me, but for now, just say for the people that are listening to this.
Yep. So Zenobia.
Zenobia. November, Oscar. Bravo.
B. Yep.
Yeah, Alpha.
Indigo. Alpha. Yeah.
Okay. Zulu.
So Zenobia.
Oscar. Bravo. India. Alpha. Oh my God.
So now, but it's Zenobia.warriorqueen.
Wow. .warrior queen?
Queen. Yes. Wow, it's on the back. I should show you the back of my t-shirt. Yeah, so Zenobia.warriorqueen, Facebook or Instagram. So yeah, that's how you can contact me if you're interested in, more information about how to Urani Steam or the herbal blends or whatever I've got a love one and a balanced one as well. So it will help with, sorry?
How much is the package, more or less?
Oh, the package. So the Purify and the Balance blend are $26 Australian. And then the Love blend is 30. So that's
blend is to bring
that's got 4 herbs.
Okay.
Yeah. So the Love blend is beautiful. It's so lovely. And it looks gorgeous.
can we put on a tub and just take a shower with, a bath with?
No, because you want the steam to
In your vagina.
I mean, you can do anything with these herbs. You can drink it. There just is no, it's like tea, but it's the steam that will, and the herbs, yeah, that go up into the vagina. So if you were to bathe in it, it wouldn't have that same.
Yeah, I totally.
Yeah, because you'd be in a pretty hot bath. I mean, not that you want to sit over any like heat that's gonna scald your labia, but it's, yeah, that's.
What is the most
So
beautiful thing that you love? Like, share with me a beautiful story of transformation that you had from your clients.
personally, a beautiful transformation. Gee, there's been a
Just the first
few,
thing that comes
but oh, I would have to say when I was studying yoga, that was probably a real turning point, pinnacle point in my life that I went from 3D to 4D. I don't know. It was like
I get
if you know what I mean. You get me?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of offers do you have? Women who are ready to work with you, what they can reach out to you and get?
Yep. So they can work with me if they want to balance their hormones. They want to do the 12-week program. They can do that. I'm obviously launching the app in the next few weeks. That's really exciting. So the main offer is the Healthy Hormones Awaken Her in 12 program is what it's called. I've got another program coming up, which is called Period School, Relearning How to Girl. So I'd love to get that into schools. So that's like a mother-daughter, it doesn't matter what age. But if you ask yourself, like, who taught you how to girl? What was your experience like around getting your period? You know, we have this shame around it. Like, you know, we, even with other women, we're like, have you got a pad? Like, you know, we like shove it up our sleeves and we go off to the toilet, or, you know, that you can even get like crunch or wrinkle proof packaging. So when you go to the toilet, it doesn't make a sound when you open the damn thing. Like, where did this come from? So Period School, Relearning How to Girl. So it's learning about the 4 phases of our menstrual cycle. So there's 4 phases, and learning what each phase looks like, especially for you. So who is she? What does she wear? What kind of colors does she like? What music is she listening to? How is she moving? How is she talking? Because we live in such a masculine world, we're expected to be the same every single day. Women aren't like that. We are fluid, we move. The feminine energy is like that. We're like this, the moon. We have phases, and you know, when we're not the same every day, you know, people look at you like, what's wrong with you? Oh, she's like this, or she, you know, we're failing, and we are hard on ourselves when we're struggling energetically, or we just don't have the patience, and it's like, why did I get so angry? And you know, your sleeve catches on the door handle, and things just seem so hard some days, you know. But then you know, on other weeks it's like, yes to all the things, and we're like ticking all the boxes, and you know, so it's like, but that is how it's meant to be. So living in alignment with that and knowing what that looks like for you, so you can go, okay, I know next week I'm in my take phase, and that's the week leading up before your period. That's my take phase. And that's where people are too peoply. We are irritated, like we just don't have the space for other people. So I'm not going to make too many commitments during that phase. I'm not going to say yes to too many things, because I know during that time, and then when we're in that phase, we know how to speak what we need, and other people can support us in that time as well. So that's a really beautiful program, and I cannot wait to launch that. But the other thing that I do to support women's hormones is, I don't know if you've heard, or if women have heard about seed cycling.
No, but I have a feeling you are going to tell me.
Yes. Seed cycling is like a plant-based way to balance your hormones. So it's with food. So when you have 2 main phases of our cycle, we're 4, but 2 big ones. the luteal phase and the follicular phase. And there are seeds that you can eat during that phase that help balance your hormones, believe it or not.
I want to
So I've created blends. Yeah. So I've made like protein balls. They look like protein balls. But they're not protein balls. I call them Zen balls. And eating one of those a day is it's like a supplement, like a daily supplement, but a yummy snack. So you just eat one of those a day and you're getting the seeds you need to balance your hormones.
Wow.
So there's there's 2 seeds for the follicular and there's 2 seeds for the luteal phase. And they each do, so if you think of food as medicine, the seeds contain the amino acids and the fats and the fiber and all the things and the minerals to support your hormones. So for example, flaxseed or linseed, it's also called, that is a really beautiful fiber, but estrogen needs fiber to bind to be eliminated when you poo.
Yeah.
So if you're not pooing enough, and commonly women
don't
have
poo,
excess we have estrogen dominance. So that just helps that. And then the next 2 phase, like seeds, sunflower and sesame, they help boost progesterone. And so it's a really lovely balance with food. And people love them. They love the flavor.
Okay.
They love the taste.
Let's wrap this off with how can them find you? Instagram's probably the best place, the best platform to contact me and to find me. Handle?
Sorry?
Your handle?
Oh, at Zenobia, .warrior queen.
Zenobia, Zulu Echo November. Can you take your hair out of?
I'll spell it for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Z-E-N. Well, I can't find my cord. It's backwards, right?
Yeah, but I see correctly. Zulu Echo November Oscar Bravo India Alpha. Zulu Echo November Oscar Bravo India Alpha.
Yeah. But don't forget the .warrior queen.
Yeah, warrior queen.
Yeah.
Zenobia, warrior queen. Warrior queen.
I've got it on the back.
Warrior queen.
Do you like my little yoni? My little.
Oh, so beautiful.
On my sleeve. Yeah.
Today is so funny because the podcast that I had before of you was about sexuality and systems, and it's really interesting. And I'm all up to, we need to enjoy our pleasure and own our own shit. So I'm with you.
Yep.
Zenobia.
It's time to be a grown-ass woman.
Zenobia,
put your big girl pants on. That's what I say.
I will never say you are 40.
With love, though. Yes. Yes.
Seconds, sister. I know it is to help a beautiful being who chooses as a kid, as mothers. So we are together on that. 3, thank you so much for going on the journey.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been so beautiful to connect.
And I want to end with an offer to you. I want to offer you a game plan or 12 weeks game plan. Then is a call with me with no cameras, with no recording, where we can map out your future and how much money you want to make and how we are going to arrive to that.
Thank you.
I'm going to send that to you. Please just send me a message on Facebook because I have so many messages going on. I want to be sure that I'm sending the link to you. And thank you. Thank you so much for being bold and beautiful and honest and so clear on your goal. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you for going with me.
It's been my honor. Yes.
And I hope you can see it again. You can watch it again and just like
yes.
And
thank you.
I love you already. So thank you so much.
Thank you, and you. Yes. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Love within.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Okay.